Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe my channel. So in this video, I am going to show you how to apply SIN online. It's very easy and simple process, and in this video I have shown a step-by-step process with the documents you require to apply for your SIN. Now what is SIN? SIN is social insurance number which you must have to do work in Canada. Whether you are a student, work permit holder or a permanent resident, you must require a SIN. Now you have to apply for SIN if you are coming Canada for the first time as a student or work permit holder or a permanent resident. If you are changing your status from work permit holder to permanent resident, then also you can watch this video and apply your SIN number. Now during this COVID time, all Service Canada offices are closed, so you can apply your SIN online and get it within 3 to 4 weeks. Now one important thing, some people do not have their last name in their passport, so they are worried how we gonna apply online. So don't worry, in this video, in the end, I have shown how to fill out your form online if you don't have last name and what document to attach. And I am also referencing that document in the description link, so you can use it as your reference. Let's start the process. So welcome to my laptop screen. Now open any browser like Google. Now type it in SIN apply online, and then you will be redirected to the web page. Now click on the first link, which is www.canada.ca. I'm gonna post the link in the description box below, so you can click the direct link. After that, find the tab apply online for SIN and click on that tab, and then you will be redirected to the Government of Canada official website where you can apply your social insurance number. Now here there are multiple application types that you need to select. So first one is first social insurance number. So if you are a student or international student, and you need to select this one. And also if you have changed your name, then you need to select the legal change of name. And also if you have recently got your permanent residence status, which is PR, then you need to change your SIN number, and for that you need to apply for the SIN number online or Service Canada, but due to lockdown it's closed, so you can use this one, and for that you just select the change of status. But for now, for this video, I'm going to select first social insurance number as a student. So then after here, first given name, so whatever given name is in your passport, just write down that name here. If you do not have given name, then please watch this video till end. I'm going to show you what to do if you don't have a given name. So after that, put your family name, which is mandatory, extremely mandatory in Canada. So put your family name or surname, which is shown in your passport. Also here, applicant's family name, so you have to enter your family name like a surname at the time of birth. So I believe it will be same, so I'm writing down the same. Now scroll down, and if you have used any name previously, then write down that name there. Now write down date of birth, select that. After that, write down your phone number. So if you have different phone numbers, then you can write down your all numbers, or if you don't have any different numbers, then you can just write down one number. Then after applicant's parents, so here you need to write down your father or mother name, which is again a maiden name, so at the time of birth. So for that you can just write down the name which is shown in your passport, or if you don't have shown in your passport, then you can just write down your father or mother's name. And you can write down either or, so you don't have to write down both names, only one is mandatory. So then after, select the language of correspondence. I have selected English. Then applicant's gender. Then what is the status? So if you are a student and currently residing in Canada, or any permanent resident or citizen, if you are currently residing in Canada, just select yes. Then applicant status here, so if you are a student or a work permit holder, you can just write down temporary resident, or if you have got your permanent residency recently, then just write down the permanent resident. Then select if you have social insurance number previously, then select yes. If you don't have, then select no if you are applying for the new one. And applicant's birthplace details, so these details will be in your passport, so again refer to the passport for these details. So I'm just writing down my details. And then your mailing address, so this is very important because they are gonna mail you your social insurance number, so make sure you write down your correct address. So I'm just writing down my random address. Just confirm your address so that you don't make any mistake. Now accept and click on next button. Now you will be redirected to the second page where you need to upload your documents. So in your documents you should update your you have to upload your primary document, secondary document, and proof of address. So for the primary documents, so what are the documents considered as a primary documents? So if you have got your permanent residency, then your confirmation of permanent residence, that is considered your primary document. If you are a student, then your study permit, or if you are a work permit holder, then your work permit is your primary document. Now scroll down for the secondary document. So secondary document is your passport or provincial ID or driver's license or any other government issued ID. And the government issued ID, what it means that your ID should be from Canada. So secondary, you can upload your passport, make sure you have good digital copy. And the other one is proof of address. So for that you can use your letter or document from government, or also you can use a letter of or document from financial institution like bank statement, credit card statement, or any other statement. So you can actually use that one, or if you have lease agreement, then you can use that one as a proof of address, or any other bill like your telecom provider bill or utility bill, that is also considered as a proof of address. Or if you don't have any of these, if you have any document issued by your school, college, or university which shows your address, then that is also considered as a proof of address. So after that, upload those files here and select those options. And if you have name change, if you have changed your name or there is a difference in your names, then you need to upload your supporting document. So for that, if you are uploading any supporting document, you can check that box. If you're not, then it's okay. But if you are applying for someone else, then you need to select no. Or if you're applying for yourself, just select yes and print out your name, which is exactly shown in your passport, first name and last name, and then check that box and hit submit button, and your application will be submitted. And it will take around 3 to 4 weeks to get your SIN number by mail. So here, if you don't have last name in your passport, then you should actually copy your first given name and put that name in your last name field and leave the first given name field blank. But here you cannot leave the blank, so you need to put something. So you can put not applicable or n/a, or you can actually put your first given name here. So both first given name and family name will be same here in this field. So for doing the name difference, you need to put supporting letter, which is a notarized copy. For the name change, you need to make an affidavit. But here, like if you don't have your last name in your passport, that's why you are putting not applicable, or your both names are same. So even if you write a simple letter for the name change explanation in Word and print out that thing and sign that and upload that, and that will be fine. So here is the example of the formal letter. You should put your name and entire address, and then put your put respected officer and then subject, and write down that your both names are same, or you have write down not applicable. As per rule in Canada, if you don't have last name, then you are required to put your given names in the last name field, which is exactly shown in your passport. So just write down those things. And also, if you have the same name, check what name you have on your study permit or work permit, and you can copy that name and put that here. And then attach your passport, study permit or work permit, your telephone bill or your bank statement or any other document which has the same names, and just sign that later. You need to upload actually a digital copy, so make sure whatever you do, like you upload a good digital copy, and that's it.
Thank you so much for watching the video till end. I hope this video will help you applying your SIN online. If you have any questions or concerns, please comment me in the comment box below and I will get back to you faster. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And stay tuned for my upcoming videos.